Imagine this, an asteroid traveling 28 times faster than an AK-47 bullet slams into Earth, changing life forever. This is the event we've all heard about, the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. But what if I told you the extinction wasn't as quick as we've been led to believe? What if dinosaurs, the rulers of the Earth for 165 million years, didn't die out instantly but fought for survival long after the impact? Stick around to the end because we're uncovering the surprising truth about how long dinosaurs really survived after that cataclysmic event. 66 million years ago, the Earth was a vastly different place. Dinosaurs roamed every corner of the planet, majestic, powerful creatures that had reigned supreme for millions of years. But all of that changed in an instant when a giant asteroid, about 10 kilometers wide, slammed into what we now know as the Yucatán Peninsula. To give you a sense of scale, this asteroid hit Earth with a force 10 billion times greater than the bombs dropped in World War II. The speed? 28 times faster than a bullet from an AK-47. This was no ordinary collision. This was a planet-altering event that caused the infamous KT extinction. But the question is, did the dinosaurs really vanish right away? Let's dig deeper into the science. The asteroid didn't just hit the ground and call it a day. It unleashed a chain reaction of catastrophic events, shockwaves that traveled across the globe, triggering massive tsunamis, earthquakes, and wildfires. If you were standing anywhere near the impact zone, the heat would have been so intense that it would vaporize you instantly. Imagine the air itself catching fire as a blanket of debris covered the Earth. For most, this might seem like the dinosaurs' final chapter, but it was only the beginning. The real killer wasn't the asteroid itself, it was what came after. As debris from the impact was flung into the atmosphere, it blocked sunlight for months, possibly years, plunging the world into a state of perpetual darkness. Photosynthesis halted, plants died, and the food chain began to collapse. Herbivores that survived the initial blast now found themselves without food. Carnivores, in turn, had no prey to hunt. But despite these seemingly insurmountable odds, not all dinosaurs perished immediately. Some dinosaurs, particularly smaller species, were better positioned to withstand the apocalypse. With access to caves and other sheltered areas, these survivors clung to life in what must have seemed like a never-ending nightmare. It was no longer the age of giant predators, it was the age of survival. Every day brought new challenges, from finding food in a world where plants no longer grew to avoiding predators just as desperate as they were. In this grim new world, size wasn't an advantage, it was a liability. The smaller creatures, those that could hide, scavenge, and endure long periods without food, had a better shot at survival. But even they weren't safe from what was coming next. So, how long did dinosaurs actually survive after the asteroid impact? The answer isn't as simple as we once thought. While some scientists originally believed that dinosaurs died out within days, new evidence paints a very different picture. Studies now suggest that the extinction of non-avian dinosaurs may have taken much longer, possibly even thousands of years. Some researchers argue that it could have taken as long as 33,000 years for the last dinosaur to disappear, 1,000 years. Others propose that isolated groups of dinosaurs in more remote regions may have survived for up to 1 million years after the initial impact. A startling discovery in New Mexico of dinosaur fossils dating to 500,000 years after the asteroid impact has only fueled this debate. Could these survivors have migrated to new areas, adapted, and held on longer than we ever imagined? But survival wasn't just about avoiding natural disasters. It was also about competing with new life forms. As dinosaurs struggled to adapt, other species, mammals, birds, and reptiles began to thrive in the new world. They were smaller, more adaptable, and better suited to the harsh conditions of a post-apocalyptic Earth. With their environment changing and new species competing for resources, dinosaurs were facing an uphill battle for survival. Yet they didn't go down without a fight. They adapted, migrated, and evolved to survive for as long as they could. But eventually their time ran out. So did dinosaurs vanish in an instant? Far from it. The asteroid impact was just the beginning of a long, painful extinction that spanned thousands of years. The discovery of fossils long after the asteroid hit challenges our understanding of this catastrophic event and forces us to rethink what we know about the resilience of life on Earth. Dinosaurs may have ruled the Earth for 165 million years, but their story didn't end in a single moment. It was a slow, gradual decline, a testament to their strength, resilience, and adaptability. The next time you hear about the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, remember, the truth is far more complex, and the fight for survival lasted much longer than we once believed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to catch more fascinating untold stories from history.